heet Ellen. Ik kom uit Californië en nu ik woon in Amstelveen met mijn gezin in het heel mooie Nederland. And I talk about expat stuff. I talk about kind of whatever. I just vlog. It's just fun for me. Someone asked me, would I ever do this full time? No, I wouldn't. I hope to have a traditional job one day again, even though I think it's really cool people who do YouTube for a living. But anyways, this is my first summer in Netherlands. It's a completely different experience. It is pretty warm, but nothing like home. Home gets above 40 degrees like once a week, so I really can't complain. I did get this fan and, you know, I'm just managing, but I will say the mosquitoes are different here. They're actually very clever. I'm serious. The American mosquitoes were actually very stupid. They would just sit there and it was so easy to kill them. But here they find their way in somehow. I have screens, but they manage to come in and they know they're being hunted. So I'm going on a trip. I'm going out of town tomorrow to London with one of my friends, one of my girlfriends from back home. So it's something that I've been looking forward to for a while, but it just kind of felt weird. It didn't feel right to me to just go and party in London without speaking on the Roe v. Wade Supreme Court decision. So I consider myself actually a really reasonable, pragmatic person, and I've actually spent a lot of time, more time than probably most people have, to try and understand why people would want to remove this right for women. And there are a number of people in the US that basically feel like ending a pregnancy is violence. To me, what's violence is the fact that homicide is the number one cause of death in pregnant women. Why do you think that is? And this was before abortion is now illegal. So what do you think is going to happen now? So many women are going to die from homicide, from suicide, from getting botched back alley procedures done. It's just so tragic. And I've spoken to quite a bit of Dutch people in the last week, and pretty much all of them have said the same thing. That would never happen here. I'm not worried. In a million years, that would never happen here, is what one of them said. And look, I don't think it would happen here either, but to say it would never happen, I just don't think anyone should ever become too comfortable. Always stay politically active, always speak on things, never take your rights for granted because they can just be taken away. I don't want my son to have any association with the US, but I do care. You know, I have a 1-year-old niece that has to grow up in that country. There's people that I care about that, you know, have to have their futures there. And I've had a lot of family, friends, people on my Instagram reach out to me and say, you know, how do I get out? And look, I'm not an immigration lawyer. I have no idea. I just happened to marry into EU, and you know, all I can say is just pick your state, wisely. So those are kind of my thoughts in a nutshell. I just want to make it very clear where I stand, and you know, I'm not afraid to discuss controversial things on my channel. So that's that for now. On a lighter note, we are going to see Adele in London. She's one of my favorite artists. Normally I wouldn't go to London, to be honest. It's not really one of my top destinations that I've really been looking forward to going to, but like I said, we've had these tickets for over a year, and I'm just really excited to see her perform. So talk to you guys later. Good night. Wow, you guys, just wow. So I knew Schiphol was gonna be bad, but just know you're gonna be on your feet for like 3 hours in security. So honestly, everyone was kind of in a good mood though. Like everyone expected this. There's very, very few employees, so I made sure to smile at the few that were still here. So yeah, I mean, it is a really long time to be standing for some people. I've been on my feet for like 16 hours as a nurse, so it's nothing for me, but for some people it must be really hard. So you guys know Schiphol is a mess right now. They basically had laid off a lot of staff during the pandemic, and now they're like, oh, we need you back, but I don't know if they're in union negotiations or something, but really, really short staff, you guys. It's hard for me to I only have some footage of the lines, but you just have to believe me when I tell you it's crazy. But I'm not complaining. Like, I don't have my son with me. I know he would never be able to do this. I'm not older. I don't have, issues staying on my feet for long periods of time. I definitely feel for everyone who has to travel with young kids, or maybe they have issues, a knee issue. Like seriously, so many people. So just found out my flight is delayed 2 hours. One guy was like, I am never doing business in Amsterdam again. I think that's a little bit dramatic, but I'm just hoping that I make it to London tonight. I'm just really, really regretting not taking the tube, but it was like 400 euros. But if I could go back, I still would have rather paid a lot more money to just take the train, the tube, instead of dealing with all of this. So yeah, they were nice enough to give us water bottles, but I was like, I don't even want to drink water because I'm about to go into this 3-hour-long queue. You're like preparing for war. Oh my god, absolute chaos. They just bumped 40 people off the last flight. I don't even know how you can bump that many people. This guy was like, I just missed my son's graduation. Schiphol is just out here ruining people's lives. And then they're giving out stroopwafels though, so it's very, very nice gesture. Not fresh, but at least it's something. I just had a fangirl moment. I met Nikkie Tutorials, if you guys know, the makeup YouTuber, very, very famous. I'm just a huge fan, and she was so sweet. She was so beautiful, very tall. American friends, if you don't know, she is Dutch. You might not know that, but anyway, she's going to the Adele concert too. It was really nice to meet her. It's been a really, really long travel day, honestly. I just can't even, I just need a nap and a coffee or just a drink. So honestly, that was like one of the worst travel experiences I've ever had. Pretty much everyone I talked to, every traveler either was delayed, canceled, or with lost luggage. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, everyone had issues. Schiphol has like a black hole of luggage, basically, just missing luggage because of all of the missed connection flights, and they don't have the staff to even sort through it and get these back to people. So yeah, it's a mess, but if you can, just stay at home and or get a car and go on a trip somewhere. But yeah, that would be my advice. I'm very tired though. My friend is waiting for me at the hotel, so I'll check in with you guys later. Bonjour, I am in Paris right now. Flew in this morning from London. London Heathrow Airport was great, had no issues at all. Got through security in 20 minutes. Also, my friend is from California. And how long
behind the scenes? Hi guys.
How long was your wait at security in San Francisco?
In SF, like 40 minutes, if that.
Okay, so Schiphol, this is a you issue. I know they're kind of like blaming it on COVID and a lot of different things, but all the other airports are managing, so get it together. I want to tell one story. If Americans, if you're going to Paris, you better come correct. You say bonjour, you don't rush the servers, please. I knew better. My first trip to Europe, I was very young. I came to Paris and I think I asked a French lady for, hold on Jordan, I'm gonna say something, for directions, and I didn't say bonjour. I just said like, hi, could you please, direct me somewhere? And she goes, bonjour, bonjour, because that's rude to them in their culture to not, greet them. Dutch people, never an issue. If I had done there, they would have just gladly pointed me in the right direction. They're very efficient. It's really hard to offend them. So yeah, Americans, if you want somewhere else to, my friend is being so funny. If you want somewhere else to go besides France, go to the Netherlands. Tonight we're gonna go to a cabaret show, so my friend really wanted to do that. So I'm just showing her a little bit of Europe, and then she's gonna come back to Amsterdam and stay with me for a couple days. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.
Au revoir.
My subscribers are mainly Dutch, so you would have to say dag.
Dag?
Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty
really
good. Yeah. So just a continuation of that, yeah, French people do not like to be rushed at all. So don't come here with that energy, please. If you do come to Paris, this is more for the ladies or guys if you are interested, but they have pharmacies and they have really good skincare. So I just bought myself quite a bit of stuff. In London, what I bought was a bunch of tea, Twinings tea, more gifts for family. So this one smells really good. And yeah, Twinings, they told me they have a special blend for the Queen, and it's very, very secretive. Like, they close all the windows when they brew it, so I don't know what's in it, but yeah, it's top secret. So loved London. My friend and I did kind of feel like there were certain areas. There was in Hyde Park when we were coming home from the concert, there wasn't enough lighting in the park to safely get home. So just as a young woman, that would probably be my one, not complaint, but just area for improvement for London. There also is a lot of traffic. I know they're working on trying to they're giving like an extra tax on Uber, and then just to cut down on emissions. So, but yeah, it was Pride weekend as well. So, and Wimbledon and the Adele concert. So it was just like a lot going on. But so maybe that's why it just seemed extra crowded to us. But I had so much fun at the concert. Adele did great. This was her first live public performance in 5 years. So we missed you, Adele. What did you think? She did great.
Oh my God, Tommy, don't do this to me. I was gonna make a fan that said #1 fan just standing here.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna enjoy Paris for one more day, and then have to get back to Amsterdam and celebrate my son's 2nd birthday.
Hi guys, feel free to like and comment below, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button, #Expat Ellen.
That's right.